You know, time does not wait for anyone. And as much as people like to say, like, well, time is an illusion, time isn't real, blah, 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 whatever, time still passes, regardless if you believe it's an illusion or not. And time does not wait for you. And as one of my siblings is about to go to college, I'm suddenly realizing, like, wow, like, time isn't waiting for me either. So, all that to say, whatever it is that you feel like you should do or that you want to do, or whatever's on your heart, and feeling like, well, there must be more to this, there must be more that I'm supposed to put out here, do it. Because if you just sit around and hope for better and don't actually put any action behind it, you're not going to reach your full potential. And is it a guarantee that you're going to be the biggest success out of anyone who ever practiced in your field? Who knows? But there is a guarantee that if you don't start, that you definitely won't be. And the chances of you having success are a lot higher when you do the right thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Consistency breeds success. And as Jim Ron, or Ron, however he pronounces his name, that's with all due respect, success is what you become. Success is what you attract by the person you become. So personal development matters so much. How much effort you put into what you do, how much time you put into what you do, the thought that goes into it, the practice, the consistency, the effort, all of that matters. And the only person that is coming to save you and get you out of whatever situation that you're in is you. We don't live, unfortunately, in a Disney movie where some fairy is just going to come down and grant your wish. And if you do live in that reality, send your fairy over here, because I have a couple of wishes that I would like to be granted. But if you are like the majority of us and you don't have a fairy godmother who's just granting all of your wishes instantly, which is also a good thing, because sometimes we might wish for something and we don't actually want that. So having the delay is oftentimes good. But you have to remember that as much as you're thinking and growing and doing the mental work, you also have to do the physical. You also have to do the action. You have to do what you need to do to get to where you want to be. So if this message found you, it's because today is the day that you decide to take action. Today is the day that you decide to move forward. And one thing that I had to work on is recognizing that some days action doesn't mean like doing something physically. Sometimes action means making a plan. Sometimes action means, okay, I'm not feeling it today for whatever reason. I'm not feeling it at this particular second. So what do I need to do to get myself in the right feeling, in the right vibration? What game do I need to play? Who do I need to talk to? Action can also be, who do I need to cut out? Who do I need to spend less time around? Who do I need to separate myself from? Who do I need to distance myself from? So just being aware and taking the appropriate actions to help you get to where you need to be is what's going to help you change your life. But just sitting and waiting and praying on a prayer and just doing no action, no follow-up is not going to get you to where you want to be. So if you found this video today, then I encourage you to take action, because only you can save you. Only you can get you the life that you deserve. And it starts one step at a time. But a little by little, a little becomes a lot. And then we end up in the law of accumulation. And before you know it, you're going to be surrounded by things. And it's going to take a while. It's going to take a little bit to get there. It might take a lot. It might take a lot of hard work to get to that space. But to whom much is given, much is expected as well. So once you start to acquire more, start to do more, start to give back more. Not saying always monetary, but give education, give what you learn. You might not be where you want to be, but you're further than someone else. So how can you help someone else to get to where you are, and then someone else will return the favor? You know, what you put out there is what you get back. So make sure that you are purposefully planting seeds that you want to be sown as well. Don't be vindictive. Don't be vengeful. Don't waste your time trying to get back at people, unless your version of getting back at someone is being so successful that there's no way that someone can't see it and recognize it. But at the same time, grow to appreciate yourself enough so that you don't even need that external validation. I'm not saying, though, that there's not some people I'm like, oh, I'm going to pull up on them when I get to the point that where I want to be. But the point is, where you are now is further than you were before. So you can help someone get to that space until you can get to where you want to be. And in the meantime, do everything that you can, everything in your power. Read the books, listen to the audio tapes, listen to the lectures, go to the events, do everything that you can do in your power to make sure that you are elevating. All right, see you next time.